it's a no-brainer to have a plan and to start planning this stuff out. So you can potentially, a couple different things. Number one, some of you may have to work while you're studying. This could alleviate that when you're in college. You study now, you get it done for your SAT, ACT, and then you have the scholarship money breathing room you need so you can concentrate on your education and your social life. So you have a benefit to that. Number two, you may have all the money. You may have a trust fund. Your parents may have all the money in the world that you need to go to school, but guess what? They still have to accept you, and you still have to have the options. So if you're one of those people who's thinking, well, I don't need the money, that's not what it's about. Well, guess what? You need to be able to get into as many different schools that you want to get to so you can choose. So you have options. The option slide was very important. It means that you don't have to go where just somebody accepts you and just fall randomly into a place. The third speaking point, when you really think about it, it's kind of crazy not to do as well. You know, you guys go to football games, you go to practices, you go to baseball training, you go to a whole lot of things that you are planning to better yourself. You're in the gym, you're in the weight room, but we're not doing 3 hours a week to try to earn almost $80,000. And when you put it that way, it's kind of insane not to do it. If you love your parents, that's one of the things, you know, everything they do for you, if you're going to be mature about it, you can do 3 hours a week. Give me a break. So we get it done, and then all of a sudden your life's better in the long term. So you can think, hey, in a couple years, my life's a lot better off. So we looked at that slide very quickly about $80,000. What's that mean? That means if you go to some of these private schools even right now, you'll see there's a sliding scale, SAT, ACT, and your GPA. And they'll offer you $20,000, $25,000 in merit scholarships a year. So it's $80,000 to $100,000 a year back against your tuition. Other schools all over the country the same way. Then there's private scholarships you can apply to. So it benefits you and behooves you not to do it. It's money in your pocket. $715 an hour is what I figured out if you divide $80,000 into taking the SAT, ACT 4 different times the way I recommend it, and then doing all the study hours that I recommend, 3 hours a week for the 32 weeks. That's $715 in your pocket. You can do that now, or you can go work during your school potentially to earn $10 an hour to throw to your tuition. So just be smart. Think something to think about. And guess what? One last thing. If you're a little bit later, I talked to a lot of juniors, almost seniors that haven't done any of this stuff. We can still make an accelerated plan for you and still make it work. It doesn't mean that you're done and you're toast, but there is some urgency to it. I'm going to leave you with a final clip, and it's either money going into your pocket for the future or money you're throwing away on the floor because you're being too lazy.